Okay, ready, y'all? But I need to get your reactions. It has to be genuine, okay?
What?
Ready?
What do you have to tell us?
I'm going to Baylor.
Oh!
So this is our goodbye episode for Alizay, our beloved member, our only senior of the podcast club.
Oh, let's go.
I sound so old.
Want to introduce yourself, Alizay?
Oh, good idea. Okay. Hi, my name is Alizay. I'm a senior, as Trinity pointed out. I am taking a guitar class this semester.
A key character trait.
Yeah.
I mean, should I spit some fun facts? Like,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
I
Entertain us.
have been dancing since I was 3. I cried to get out of Kumon.
Oh, it's
Like that little
It's like
kitty,
a-
like learning center thing?
Yeah, like a learning center. Except I hated it so much that when I was in like 4th grade, I cried doing my multiplication tables to get out of it. It worked. I can't do math now.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just don't know. And I'm going to Baylor University on the
round of
Oh yeah, can we do that?
Snaps for education.
All right.
Oh, yes.
So, make sure you congratulate her in the comments down below. Like, subscribe.
Yes, if there's
All
anything
that.
but a congratulations, you're a terrible person.
Yeah, tell us what college you want to go to 10 times.
Okay, so we're gonna be asking Alizay some questions so you all get to know her a little bit before she leaves. Obviously, she's gonna be coming back, right?
Yeah,
Definitely.
better.
100%.
visit us?
100%.
So, how do y'all want to start?
Well, speaking of college and Baylor, how'd you feel after getting accepted? Because it was one of your top choices, right?
It was one of my it was my top 3 choices.
Actually, before you answer that, you should talk about all of your options.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
so I
yeah.
only applied to 3 schools, which there's some controversy in that, but whatever.
Top 3? 'Cause
There's only 3, yo.
I'm probably gonna do the exact same
I
thing.
applied to UT Austin, I applied to Rice, and I applied to Baylor. I only applied to 3 because those were the only 3 I was like really interested in, and I wasn't gonna waste application money to apply schools I wasn't interested in. Besides the point, I got capped at UT, which is like their deferred program. So you go one of their sister schools and then come to UT, and there is a possibility you will be able to come back to UT. There's no guarantee. I got straight up rejected from Rice. They're like, no, thank you. We don't. We're okay. And then I got accepted into Baylor, so I got the whole triad of
Oh
things.
yeah, you
The whole
the whole
range
experience.
there.
the whole experience. The whole
Wow.
experience.
So
Yeah.
how'd you feel getting accepted?
I was very excited. It was right after our spring dance too. Like I came home and I got
wait, that's perfect.
got the email. Yeah, it was very exciting. I loved it.
Oh
It
wait,
was-
didn't you FaceTime Trinity like on Trinity's way home?
Yeah, Trinity was
I
driving.
was driving
on the way home.
on the highway.
Yeah,
I
Trinity was
was in the
driving.
back seat.
Yeah. So that was really fun.
How did your parents react, and how did your sister?
Oh, my sister was completely indifferent to it. Obviously, being the sister.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, she was really excited. She's excited that I'm gonna be close to home because we're very dependent on each other. And my parents were excited for me. Obviously, after I got capped first, and then I got rejected. So Baylor was my last. Was like my last college I was waiting for. So they were really excited. They were more excited that I was happy about getting in than their emotions. I guess that's what parents do.
Oh, okay. Okay.
How'd you feel not getting accepted?
It was weird. I didn't know how to feel because you've always been prepped for success, but you're never prepped for failure. So I didn't know how to feel, and so it was weird because my dad was trying to fix the situation, but I was like, there's nothing to fix. Like it already happened. Like I can't do anything about it. It's like I wasn't mad about it. I was like, okay, it's over. It's past. Like I'm sad, but it wasn't like my mom was more sad than I was, and I was like, that's really sad.
Yeah,
'Cause
no
I
one
was
really talks about just how big it is to not get in, because
Yeah.
you're basically planning the next couple years of your life in 3 or however many polar opposite ways, and it's just
Yeah. And it was really awkward because we were all sitting around the dinner table, and then I got the email, so I went to go open it up, and so And we were having a really good conversation at dinner too. So for that to just be messed up was it was more awkward than anything because like, I was like, and like my parents were really excited for me and I had like, everybody was excited. I think I was more disappointed in the fact that I let everybody down than like being disappointed in what actually happened.
You didn't let us down.
But like the thing
Proud
is,
of you.
Yes.
more often than not, people are gonna be rejected. For
Yeah.
things like that. And it's
Yeah.
like you were the rule, not the exception, which is fine because you were the exception for Baylor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Really
And
sad.
what turned out to be one of the like kind of cool things at the end of the day wasn't it that me and Lucy called you to ask if you got in?
Yeah.
And you told us that you didn't get into Rice, and that same day later in the day you called me to tell you got into Baylor.
Yeah.
So that right there, that's pretty cool.
Literally that same day. Yeah.
That was like a
'Cause-
knockdown and then a way up.
yeah.
I was about to say like a grand finale. Like it really
Yes.
like only
And
went
at the
uphill from
dance
there.
too, that just like added to it.
I know, right? That was pretty exciting.
What are you most looking forward to in college?
I'd say like new experiences, which is like I guess the cliche answer, but you know, college is a brand new chapter and it's not gonna happen twice and you're not gonna be able to relive it, so you might as well soak it all in the first time.
Yeah.
So
Are you gonna like reinvent yourself? Like
New
really
wardrobe,
like new wardrobe.
New name.
you know, maybe
Shave off your hair, grow a mustache.
Yeah.
I like changed my name legally.
Maybe like
No.
Alizay Mohamed.
Yeah.
Wow.
You are.
There we go.
You
Yeah.
already
Melissa.
have like. You already have plans. Like you're gonna join this club. You're gonna take this class. Or
Oh, yeah. So obviously, well, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I'm majoring in medical humanities on the pre-med track. So it's a lot of sciences and philosophies. So I'll be taking a lot of those classes, which I'm excited for, which is, you know, what I'm passionate about. And then I have yet to actually look into all the clubs and sororities and stuff, but I do plan to rush in the spring. I do want to travel abroad. I'm definitely joining a dance group or a dance club and probably get involved in some leadership position, probably join some medical club or fraternity or sorority, whatever is offered. But I've actually yet to look into any of that. All I know is that for my housing, we submitted preferences. I'm either living in a first-year community or a living and learning center.
Sounds like you're gonna be busy. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's good though.
I know, I'm excited. And it's only an hour and a half, 2 hours away. So it's not that bad.
Oh yeah.
I can always just like run home if I want to.
You
Run.
think if they have a podcast club, you join it? And
So there's this thing that I've seen on their Instagram, and it's not a podcast, but it's more like a video thing.
like vlog.
Sort of like they talk about like a topic or an issue of like the thing, and it looks interesting, but I don't. Not the same as here. So
that means that you just have to come back.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Like every
I guess that is.
other Friday.
Oh yes, every other Friday.
Every time that we do a recording, we'll just include you in the email,
Oh,
see what
yes.
happens.
Yeah,
Maybe
well, you
I'll
know
show
what
up.
we should actually? We'll include you in every single like group email like
Okay,
that
yes.
forever until
Okay.
you tell us to stop and get a restraining order.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
Does that mean that you have to leave like the group chat?
No.
No
way.
We're
No
staying
way.
away.
It's not like she's quitting a job.
Because then she's gonna be taking like a midterm, and all of a sudden it's like bing, 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 because we're talking about podcasts and like the new episode, and you're like,
We're more
not right now,
important than
guys.
midterm.
No, I definitely want to stay in the group chat. I definitely want to stay involved because this is a very involved club as it is. So I might as well stay that way.
Yeah.
We're besties.
Speaking about podcasts, why did you first initially join Podcast Club?
Because someone else joined it.
Who was that someone?
Who is
I
it?
don't remember who. I think it was Mercedes, and I was talking to Mercedes at the time, and she's like, "Oh,
It was
I
not
think
Mercedes.
she was gonna fill out the
never
form because she
joined.
was in person, and so she saw it, and she was gonna fill out the form, and she told me about it, and I was like, I love talking, so I was gonna do it with her, but
Then she just didn't.
it didn't work out. There was something that was conflicting with her schedule or something, and it didn't work out, and so. I could also be totally wrong. I could have seen it, and I could have. This is a very blurry memory, but I do definitely remember talking to Mercedes about it, and then I
What if she's
decided
like
to.
talking bad about it? She's like, yeah, there's a new podcast. Like, what losers?
That little dinky club that started.
Yeah, like who's actually gonna join that? And you're like, Dad.
Yeah. What was your first impression? Because you were like Probably one of the first seniors and only seniors.
Yeah, when we had our first meeting, I remember this. We had our first meeting, and it was like complete chaos because y'all were so shy and didn't want to introduce yourselves. And I was sitting in my house, and I was like, "This is so awkward. Like, I don't know if I want to join this."
Wait, how'd you get the QR link? Because you weren't in person.
It was on like the Phoenix News.
Yeah,
Wait,
Phoenix
really?
News. Yeah.
It was on the Phoenix News.
Yeah, only Phoenix
Dang, you
users
actually
could get it if you were on
We
that.
would be reading that.
Yeah.
Well,
No, thanks.
my mom read it, and
I'm
then
just
she
kidding,
sent
just
it to me, and I was like,
Yeah, see,
yeah.
there you
But like
go.
I have to read it most of the time because there's always something pertinent to seniors now
Yeah,
in there.
yeah,
so.
that's true.
Yeah.
So, what was your favorite episode that you filmed with us?
The Merry Winter episode. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
That was a bomb episode. And the first one, because it was so bad.
Oh my
The
God.
first one was so
yeah.
bad.
Wait,
Wait,
this
what
is-
even was our first?
The lasagna.
The lasagna.
Oh,
wait,
the
No,
intro,
it was
welcome.
the introduction
The
video.
welcome to the Cleveland
That one was
Isn't
my
that-
favorite.
It's
we
still
did
one of our
like
top
5 recordings
Yeah,
of that. I
It was so
swear.
bad. It was
That's our most
so
viewed
bad.
So many
video.
takes.
Yeah.
It is our most
As
Because
it
it's
should
like
be.
12 seconds or something.
No,
And I
no,
spent
no,
12
that's the-
hours editing
That's
it.
the clips that we
Yeah.
uploaded
Oh, okay,
before.
okay.
And then we uploaded our video. But it has the most views because we went around the school saying, hey, check out our podcast. And everyone's like, fix your audio.
Yeah,
No, but like how?
Come on,
how?
we did it on Zoom. Give us a break.
Yeah,
No,
that was a
exactly.
pretty funny
That
episode.
was rough because I literally was sitting next to the doors and made one of my like friends at the time open it for me, so I wouldn't have to let other people in. So it was just
Yeah,
horrible.
that was a
remember we had
pretty
that.
fun episode.
Fun time.
It was so
Deeply
traumatic.
complicated.
A Zoom call that would make us hang up every 30 minutes.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
You know why though? We finally
Yeah.
figured it out. It's because there's more than 2 people on the call.
Yeah.
It's unlimited, and once it becomes more than 2 people, which doesn't make sense because usually groups are like 3 and more. So like, anyways.
So
Might as
that
well
was
just
so
FaceTime at
funny.
that point.
Right?
Not
Yeah.
like, you know.
yeah, but it was really funny.
Because we would be having a
Yeah.
conversation, and then there's 5 seconds left, and we're like, it's about to cut, it's about to cut.
They're like, stop talking, stop talking.
Yeah, dude. Up until it was like Trinity giving us like the alerts in the chat, like 30 seconds, like 10 seconds. Gosh, it was so bad.
Well, thank you for staying with us, Alizay.
At least it's like, yeah, I put this all as community service.
Get my hours in with
I
you.
need to get my hours in. Thank you for reminding me.
I needed to do that this morning. I got some too.
I need to do that.
Anyway, it sounds like we have a lot of memories. Do you have a favorite one?
Um.
Do you have
Yes.
like
Mm,
nothing?
oh,
so nothing?
actually, you know what? The first time that we recorded in person in Robert's room, and we were doing, I don't remember what episode it was,
Oh,
but
it got
me,
cut out. I
Trolley,
think-
whatever.
Yes,
That's
yes.
my
Oh,
favorite.
yes.
Yeah.
And
Oh
so
my god,
me-
that one.
the
that was so
trolley
fun.
episode.
Oh yes. that
And
one
so
was
me,
fun.
Zelly, and Lucy would not stop talking about Chicago
Yes.
Med.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I cut out so many of them.
I'm not even
Oh
sure
my
if
God.
one
made it
seen
in.
the foot.
No, that's
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
the
the foot episode. We would
there you go.
we would not stop talking
all
about
of the
Chicago
Med
Med.
things as clips. Every single
Yeah,
one.
Are you
of them.
up to date? though?
People listening
Okay,
to
no,
this,
we're not talking.
people
no.
listening to this won't know because it's all cut out of the
No, because
episode.
we're talking
Is it
about
really?
a cutout
No,
thing
some of it
and
made it in.
and then
think
for
one-
inserting what we cut out into the next episode.
It was terrible.
People are
It
gonna be
was
like,
so
I
It
want
was
to see the clips.
fantastic.
It was so. We spent like at least 10 minutes
And-
talking about it.
It was
Yeah,
a
it was
13
more than 10
minute
minutes.
section that I had to cut out.
Right before we started recording that episode, we realized that we had to change like the wording of some of our questions.
Oh,
too.
yes,
It
yeah.
was like our whole thing, and then we were like, actually, we're recording 5 minutes, but this is not it. And we had to change like half of it. With our last minute of recording, do you want to tell us how you're feeling about leaving?
So excited.
Us?
You're leaving us and you feel joy,
Oh yes, so much joy.
That's what
not
my favorite
agony,
memory is.
pain,
That's
regrets,
what she
maybe.
I'm excited to see that y'all are definitely gonna grow. I know that. I'm definitely sad to leave the podcast because it would just take up my Wednesdays.
True.
So much grief, so much pain. Going through all 5 stages of grief right now.
You're taking up all my Wednesdays, grief, 5 stages of grief. Y'all taking up my
You're
Wednesdays.
like, now I'll finally have like be able to do stuff, exciting stuff on Wednesdays.
Oh yes, like go home early. Oh, so excited.
Oh, man. Those
No.
the days.
Girl,
I'm-
as if with all that stuff going on, like
yeah,
you're probably gonna get home at like 7 p.m.
I know. At least my home will be like 2 minutes away versus 15.
Wow.
It'll be a plus.
Yeah.
That extra 13 minutes.
I know, right?
It's a big gap.
Right, right.
Right.
I'm excited because it'll be definitely a different experience, and it'll be fun. And I'll miss y'all, I promise. I'll remember to call.
You gotta vlog.
Funny.
Oh, yes, I definitely will
Podcast
vlog.
content.
I got
Just
you.
like a
Just
dorm
send a
tour.
I
random
randomly
text
send you.
like at least like
I'll be
once
like in
every
the middle
6
of my
months.
midterm, like, y'all, this sucks. I want to come home.
Out of context, like dorm pics, or like
Yeah.
like this
Actually
is what my stairway
do.
looks like.
Oh my God,
Show us
yes.
your bathroom.
You
Oh,
have
yes,
to
yes.
be
Just for
like
fun.
our inside man, right?
I got
like you have
you.
to document like the
Yes.
worst things and the best things.
And
you know?
best.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the parties. I'm just saying.
Oh, yes.
Better
My
not be going
friends,
to
so I
these parties,
have
young
like
woman.
friends that are like a year older at Baylor, and they've already decided that I'm going to be dragged to parties, even if I don't want to go.
Gotta get them party
Should I
shoes.
start reading a book during?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this body
They
part
won't
is
take you
really
anymore.
Her
They won't
textbook.
take you anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'm very
Alright.
excited.
So, do we want to throw it back to one of our first favorite outros? Do we all remember the bye? We all just go.
No.
We would all just shout bye at once.
We had a thing for cheese.
See, that
Oh,
was so long ago. We
cheese.
totally forgot.
Alizay, what was your favorite
A whole
outro?
baby could have been born in the time that.
That's your favorite
That's
outfit?
it. What?
I'm just kidding.
That's what you got.
No,
for that.
reality.
Already
Okay.
thinking about our
We were
child
talking
development episode.
Alizay.
forward to that.
Oh my god.
Alizay, favorite outro.
baby
You
episode.
pick.
How do we outro it?
Y'all, you know what? You know what?
for
Everybody
watching.
should tell their favorite thing about me. End it.
Okay. And that's
Alright,
it. It just
we
ends on
unplugged the
pretty.
mic.
Nice eyes.
Wait, actually,
Uh,
I'm so down to do that.
Cute face.
Yes.
Done.
Well, like, I don't know, like, on a little bit more serious note, like, you just, like, I don't know, I just love how, like, you're so, like, open and, like, you're willing to give people advice, like, and, like, help them. Like, you're just, like, such a helpful person.
Oh, thank
and,
you.
like, Alizay also brought, like, henna to school and, like, taught us, like, all about her culture.
I'm so sad. Mine is almost completely gone. I feel naked.
Mine
Me too.
too.
Mine's gone.
Mine's only
I wear
gone
gloves.
Bring some
wherever
for
I
y'all.
wash my hands.
But, yeah, just, like, so, like, willing to, like, share stuff about your life and, like, just, like, help us and give us advice on what it is to be, like, a senior and, like, be, like, all old and, like,
Oh,
you know,
Old and decrepit.
arthritis.
So much wisdom.
How it feels to deteriorate.
Yeah, you know, like,
Once
gray
step in
hairs,
the
you know.
oh
all
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
Already?
Oh, yeah.
Totally. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna miss you. Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Next person. I'm not gonna go sentimental.
For me, like, y'all know when you were taught that word zest and it was used in gym class?
You
or
thought
something?
about this. This was planned out for you.
Tang.
You have
She
a.
says
Oh,
this
yeah.
tangy odor.
Okay, you've got a zest for life, and like the word zest
Oh
really
my.
applies.
Thank
I love that so
you.
much about you.
Thank
Like you got
you.
this energy that's really nice, and you really bring up the room, and yeah, you're awesome.
Thank you. Okay. Moving forward.
Yeah, I like fighting you.
Oh yeah, me too.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, me too.
I would have to go with Amelia. Yeah, I really appreciate how you always like try to find a solution. Like we're always like, there have been so many times where someone's just like complaining about something, and both of us just like turn to them like immediately, and we're like, okay, so these are the things that we can do, and then like with each other, like we always help each other out.
Yes.
And that is great. Same personality type,
Yes.
protagonists.
As we should be.
Alizay. Okay.
That's it. Just Alizay.
Alizay is Alizay. I like your name. Yeah.
Yes.
Me too.
very unique.
Actually, it's a nice name.
Thanks. Thanks. My parents thought of it.
I wanted to mention to you personally that I really appreciated you when we had that meeting and you helped me out
Oh yes.
and put my life together.
Oh yes, I got you.
helped
I got
a
you.
lot.
I got you.
Your
I
favorite
am
thing about her is how
a life coach on the side.
Yeah, you're a life coach on the side for free, guys. Okay.
I mean, you should.
Yeah. It was a career option at
I'll
one
be
point.
your.
Yeah.
I'll be your
Wow.
review.
I mean, literally, like.
No wonder you're
That makes
so good
sense,
at advice.
actually.
Lucy, you want to come over here and add something?
Oh wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, let's get Lucy in here.
I think for me, like, because you and Ryan know each other very well, and like Ryan and I have 500 million classes together, that it was nice to like see you kind of like interact with him, and then like learning and kind of because you two know each other like from church and stuff, learning about your culture and like learning different things about that, and plus like you were kind of like the senior that like was helping out the freshmen the entire year. So that was nice. But just kind of seeing your reaction, like your interactions with my friends who are freshmen, like kind of showing that you're not that intimidating senior that walks around, acts like she's so cool. Which you are cool. Which no. Like you are cool. But I'm just saying like you don't like like you don't act like you know
flaunt
it.
Like,
Yeah.
You're not.
like,
I'm
show
too cool for
off-ish.
you.
Right.
You're
Like
just,
you
you
like
just are cool.
like you help out. You
Yeah,
help out the
period.
freshmen. Like you're here for the freshies. Even though I know you hate like half of us, but it's fine.
Yeah.
You're not in the half. It's okay.
I'm not in the half. Like
Well,
we
I
love you,
wouldn't-
Alizay.
My
love
favorite thing
Lucy.
is your smell.
My smell?
Yeah.
What do I smell like?
Comfort.
Oh wait, that's actually
No, I'm just kidding. You smell really bad, actually, but you're really nice. And you're inspirational.
Thanks. Thank you. I can't tell if that's a front-handed or backhanded comment. Both hurt,
All
but
of
it's
the
fine.
above.
Well, I think that's the longest goodbye outro I've ever heard in my
Yeah.
entire life.
Oh, well, it's gotta be
7 minutes.
Wait, should we be saying bye to Alizay?
Bye, Alizay.
Bye, Alizay.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Alizay.